happy with that. So now it's time to add my snake. Go up to my snake and remember, whatever frame you're clicked on, whatever adjustments you make over here will affect the frame that you're clicked on here. So at my beginning, my first frame, I do want to see the snake. So as you can see, once I see that snake in the rest of these frames. Now the snake I'm going to adjust by hand. So I want him to stay this way, but then here I want him to actually flip over. So to do that, remember I created another snake right here. So I'm going to hide my first snake, and with my second snake I'm going to go to Edit, Transform again, and Flip horizontally. So it's just flipping the image. So now I have a snake that looks like it's going one way and another snake going the other way. So our first snake is looking to the left, our next snake is looking to the right, to the left, to the left. Now I want this one to look to the right, so what I'm going to do is visualize that layer and hide this layer. And then I can do that as many times as I like to have it go kind of back and forth so it looks like it's moving. So let me just do this a couple times. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, so should probably have some movement here. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Now I need to add the little trash bag. So I only want this to happen about halfway through and only for a couple frames. So to do that, what you need to do is find the frame that you want to affect. So the first frame. So let's say I want this to start at frame 11. I want the little bag to start up here in the corner and I want it to move down. So I'm going to hit the eye so that I can then see the frame, or see the image. And you can see that it's only in this frame. You don't see that little bag in any other frames. And I'm going to pick its start point, which I want to be right here in that corner. And then I'm going to go to the end point. So let's say frame 16. So I'm going to show it again, and then I'm going to move it all the way down. And now I'm going to select all of these frames. So 11, I'm holding down Command to do this. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now I'm going to hit the tween there. And you can see it filled in how the bag will move. So if we play this now, there we go, I have my GIF. Okay, so it's just understanding that the layers you have over here affect the frames that you have over here. And one of the biggest things to really think about is understanding how you're constructing your GIF to begin with. Okay, so let's talk about how to save these things. So for the assignment, we need to save it two different ways. So the first way is as a PSD, so a Photoshop file. So you go to File, Save As. I want to save this to my hard drive. I made a folder for this already called GIF, and I made a project file folder already. So this is a PSD file, which means a Photoshop. So if I open this, I can see all the layers I've created. So I'm going to hit Save, and that's where I want to save it. The other way you need to save it is as a GIF itself. So you go to File. I believe this is going to be different on your computer than mine. So mine says Save for Web right here. But I believe on yours you go to Save As first, and it will say Export for the web. So make sure it says Export for the web or Save for the web. And you'll know that that's true if you get a box like this, and that's what we want. So what you're looking for is just a few things. So you want to select GIF. You want to make sure that you have some colors, 256 colors, and you want to make sure that you know, this is 400 by 400, which is part of the assignment. And then another part of the assignment is making sure that you have this so that it loops forever. Okay, then as you can see, if I click this, you have the option of once, which most of the time this is the default once. So we're going to go to forever because that's what we want, and then we're going to hit save. Go back to my hard drive to GIF, and this is a final version, so gif.gif is what I want to save it as. And it's going to save right here in my final folder. Hit save. Okay, and so we're almost done. So I'm going to check out and make sure that this is working correctly. I go to my GIF, I go to final, I go to gif.gif, and you can see it's playing right here, but what you want to do is click and drag this into a browser and make sure that it's working correctly. And it does. It's playing forever, it's moving back and forth, it looks really great. Okay, and then you're done. Good luck.